Attend upon the word of God submissively. It is not the hearer, but the humble hearer who shall find the power of the word working in him, just as it is not the speaking of a prayer, but the wrestling and struggling of the heart with God in prayer that receives a gracious answer. The humble are the fittest subjects for grace, those who lie upon the ground and their mouth close to the pipe. Resign yourselves to the word. Struggle not against the battery that it makes, nor the wind that blows. Receive every stroke until you see the frame of a new creature. Let a silence be imposed upon the flesh, and let self be bowed down to the dust, while Christ, the great prophet, speaks. Acknowledge God as a free agent, and submit to his sovereign pleasure. A truly humble bow to God will prevail more than all the expositions of proud flesh. In hearing the word, pick not where apart and there apart it suits your honour, but consider what really is God's will, and submit to it. Humble soul, says Kempis, by the grace of God understands more the reasons of eternal truth in a trice than a man who has studied many years in the schools, because he has the operations of them in his heart. Receive the word of God with faith. Do not mean the faith that is a part of the new creature, but rather an assent. There is a rational belief that it is the word of truth, which is in many men that have no justifying faith. Actuate this. Believing the word to be the word of God is the first step to receiving advantage by it. No man will ever comply with that which he believes not to be true, or believes himself not concerned in. There can never be a full compliance with Christ in order to experience a new birth, if there is not first an assent to the word. If you do not believe with Naaman that the waters of Jordan are appointed by God for this end, and not those of Abana and Pharpar, he will never be rid of the spiritual death, nor more than he would have been of his leprosy.